Greetings, welcome back to the album reviews for Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the new Withering Scorn album, which is called Sanctum of the Depraved, which is a brilliant follow-up to the band's debut album, which was called Prophets of the Demise, released in 2023 for Frontier Records. Now this new album is self-financed, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the band's history and the new album, so check out this amazing review. Now, Withering Scorn are an absolute fantastic band that features two brothers, Shawn and Glen Drover. Now, some of you may know these guys from their time in Megadeth. Glen has also been involved with King Diamond, and also Shawn and Glen's first band, Ediolon, did some brilliant albums. If you've not heard them, you need to check them out. Especially if you're a fan of King Diamond, Nevermore, and early Fates Warning material. They're a great power metal band from Canada. This band, Withering Scorn, would also feature original bassist from Fates Warning, Joe DiBiase, who was a fantastic bass player. He did the cult classic albums Spectre Within, Night Unbroken, Awaken the Guardian, and many more great albums with Fates Warning. He's also involved with Liege Lord playing bass guitar for them live, and vocalist Henning Basse, as some of you may know, his previous work with the band Metalium, who did some great albums. He's also been involved with the band Firewind, featuring Gus G, formerly with Ozzy Osbourne. So there you have it, folks. What a classic lineup. This new album is absolutely brilliant and features some amazing guests, so I'm going to talk about very soon. Both Glen and Shawn Drover are fantastic musicians. Like I say, Glen has also been involved with King Diamond and recorded the album House of God. Whereas Shawn was involved with a band called Act of Defiance, who released a couple of albums on Metal Blade. The two were together in the Megadeth camp for quite some time and did some really good albums within Megadeth. So, when this band released their debut album, Prophets of Demise on Frontier Records, a lot of people have probably thought this was just a project that was only going to be doing a one-off album. I'm happy to say that the band have continued and wrote this new album. The only disappointing thing about the band's career is Frontier Records decided not to release the second album, which I think is pretty much a bad mistake because this new album is a great follow-up to the debut. It's more varied and a lot more technical, but it's still classic power metal with progressive elements. So this new album has been released as a self-released album. The band don't have a record deal right now, but I'm sure they're going to get a really good offer in the very near future. This album was produced by guitarist Glen Drover and mixed and mastered by Max Norman, who's done some brilliant bands in the past, some very big names, as we all know. So, who's the special guest, I'm wondering? So, I'm going to tell you now, we've got the one and only guitar god, Andy LaRocque from King Diamond, who plays lead guitar solo on the title track of the album, Sanctum of the Depraved. We have keyboard special guest, Derek Sherinian, who's once with Ozzy and also Dream Theater. He's doing the song No Tomorrow. And Matt Cuthbertson on vocals, doing the vocals for the song Mortal Realms, and also the song A Room of Strangers. So that's a special guest on the new album. Let's talk about the first song and the songs on the album. So yet again, we've got 8 tracks on this new album. We'd have A Room of Strangers, Beyond the Door, Dreaming in Reverse, No Tomorrow, Sanctum of the Depraved, Sands of Immortality, and the last song, Immortal Realm. So let's talk about the first song, A Room of Strangers. Opening track, A Room of Strangers, featuring Matt, who's also with the band Into Eternity. This is a brilliant song, folks, and if you like the first Withering Scorn album, or even Ediolon, this is a great song for you to check out. There's also elements of Nevermore, and also King Diamond in there. Glen's got a real distinct guitar tone, similar to that of Andy LaRocque. This song also has harmonic keyboards. Kind of reminds me a little bit of King Diamond. I'm not sure if Derek Sherinian's playing keyboards on this, but I do know he plays a song on this album. Henning Basse is a fantastic singer. He's a really powerful German singer. At times he kind of reminds me a little bit of Ralph Sheepers, but his old band, Metalium, did some fantastic albums. And if you've heard the albums that he's done with Firewind, you'll know just what to expect, how good a powerful singer he is. This song also reminds me of the heaviness of Pagan's Mind in places. Some of the backing vocals on this song kind of remind me of some black metal elements, especially a man like Dimmu Borgir. Don't get me wrong, it's still a great song and don't let that put you off. It's a very powerful, in-your-face opening track. Glen Drover is an amazing guitarist. I've got so much respect for this guy. He's done some great albums. Not only has he been with King Diamond and Megadeth, he also did the band called Walls of Blood. This song is very technical and complex, but at the same time has lots of melody and lots of power. Next is the song Beyond the Door. This kind of reminds me of a title that King Diamond do, and it's really great to hear Joe's bass guitaring at the beginning with Shawn's drums. Gives it that boost and a lot of energy, and it builds up into a really powerful song. This song is very tight and complex, but it really does fit the music, and Henning's vocals shine through on this song. Very technical in places, like I said, and if you do like the early progressive metal bands like Fate's Warning, also Sanctuary, or even Nevermore, then you're in for a treat with this song. It's a really powerful song, beautifully composed, some great vocals and music all around. It's called Beyond the Door. And yes, I could imagine King Diamond doing backing vocals for this song. Like I said, the title does resemblance a King Diamond album or song, Beyond the Door. Next is the song Dreaming in Reverse. This is probably the most chilled out song on the album with vocals, but it breaks up the album. Everything doesn't have to be about speed and heaviness. This song has a lot of potential. And this is where all the musicians shine through, especially with the vocals by Henning Basse. This song does remind me of Pagan's Man, just for the technicality and also the song structure. No Tomorrow is another great upbeat song showing the band's potential of the power and strength within them as a unit. I just love the way that these guys mix power metal with progressive metal, and it works really, really well. And this song also features Derek Sherinian doing a wizard keyboard solo. Check it out. Next is the title track, Sanctum of the Depraved. Brilliant song, like I said, really well structured, and it's got the special guitar solos of Andy LaRocque. Guitar God. So, what can you say about this album? Brilliant album, a great comeback. I just wish these guys all the best in finding a label that's going to support them and get them on tour. Next is the instrumental song Sounds of Mortality. Glenn's guitar playing on this is phenomenal. If you've heard his album has a lot of emotion and feelings, and at times his guitaring does compare to Tony McAlpine. This is a beautifully composed instrumental. All the musicians really do put through, but this is a great song. And if you want to check out a really, really good instrumental, check out the song Sounds of Mortality. After a beautiful composed instrumental, we're going to close with a song, The Immortal Realm. Slap in the face, fuck you song, absolutely brilliant. If you love heavy metal with attitude, power, yet beautifully composed songs and structured, this is a great album by Withering Scorn. Check it out, guys. It's called Sanctum to the Depraved. Brilliant album, folks. I'm going to leave you a link to see if you can get hold of a copy of this album. Like I say, it's a self-released album, self-financed at the moment until the band found a record deal. I want to wish them all the best. I'm going to give this album 5 out of 5. Welcome back, guys. All the best for the future.